Hello viewers, so continuing our coverage then of the Eurogamer Expo, I spoke to a number of players at the show, had a first hands-on and asked them for their impressions of Grid 2, what they expect and what they're going to be looking forward to in the title when it's released next year.
It's been quite fun. I mean, we've all played Grid since it came out kind of 5 years ago, and to see kind of the progress they've made, it's been quite amazing.
I played a lot of Grid 1. It's even better. The cars are really great, handle really good.
So I was kind of a bit sceptical. I played the original Grid, it was okay, quite enjoyed it. I wasn't too much of a fan of the fact it was quite arcadey. So when I tried Grid 2, I was really surprised at how amazing the physics are.
Grid 2 is a kind of a fantastic game. It's good in one aspect, but in other cases it's kind of difficult for like newcomers to the racing series to actually get involved with no assists being there. It is a fantastic game though if you are experienced with any racing game before.
It's excellent. I came into it, I didn't really like Grid 1 all that much, it was a bit too simple, but I played this and it's brilliant. It's really good.
Grid 2 is pretty good so far. It's out next summer, so they've got a lot of time to polish it and a lot of time to improve on things. It's still looking pretty good, like graphically. The feel is very similar to Grid 1, and so far it's very fun to play. Competing with the guys down here as well is really good fun, and I think it's got a good future ahead when it comes out next year.
Well, I'd have to say it's a really immersive game. A bit twitchy on the steering, but you really feel every movement of the car, which is pretty cool. Really good details. You feel every bit of the road. Really good sound. Just a lot of fun, to be honest. Really good fun. Yeah, but quite hard.
Grid 2, like, it's quite an amazing game, quite immense. Like, I was having a hard time with it passing the AI driver. It's just like he could predict almost my every move, so it's important to try and get past him as soon as possible. But it does look like it's going to be a very good game, like better than its predecessor.
Grid 2 looking very good at the moment. It's only a pre-alpha stage at the moment, so it still has a long way to go, but graphically it just looks unbelievable. The reflections, the little details, everything's going into place at the moment. Handling, I think, still needs a little bit of work, a bit of fine-tuning on the wheel, but it's a lot of fun. I think they're getting the balance between the simulation and arcade more or less on the right track, but let's get it off, so we'll see how it turns out.
I think it's kind of, they've talked about a lot about the handling controls of taking all the steering assists off, and it just feels right. It just feels kind of like it's in the right place. It doesn't feel too arcadey, but it feels like it's easy to learn, easy to pick up, but really hard to master.
It's like a different experience. It's a mix between Gran Turismo and Need for Speed. It's in the middle, in between.
Yeah, it's just an amazing thing to drive, and especially when you've got a really fancy setup like we've got here, which is just, you feel absolutely every inch of the road, which is awesome.
It's the graphical visuals, and it's only in pre-alpha. It just looks amazing. Like, the gameplay is amazing itself, but the graphics just looks amazing. I haven't even fine-tuned it yet.
The feel from the car is just, it's incredible. You know, as soon as you start sliding or whatever, you feel it, and you just know. It makes it easy to drive instinctively. You know exactly what to do.
Just how competitive it is when you get 3 or 4 people competing to get the fastest time. You do really start to feel the pressure and start to feel like you've got to be number one, you've got to be better than the other people racing.
I think the sound is really good. Obviously it's helped by the speakers and everything, but you really feel like you're in that car, which is really good fun. And I think the countryside and the look of the area really helps as well. It's probably my favourite bit, the graphics and everything.
Yep. I think it's on my list definitely.
Yes, I will, and that's why I'm here today. Is because I wanted to play Grid 2. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, definitely must buy.
Yeah, it's a must buy for me.
Yeah, at the moment, considering it's got another sort of half a year at least to develop the game, I definitely think it'll be a must buy. Grid 1 was very fun to play and had a lot of sort of content to play there, and Grid 2 I consider should be exactly the same, improved and graphically better than Grid 1, so I don't see any reason why not. Why it shouldn't be a day one buy.
Yeah, I'd say that's definitely something I'm going to look out for. Obviously this is pre-alpha, I guess, so this is going to be a while, but yeah, definitely something I'm going to look out for.
But it definitely looks like a good contender, and I might actually get the game. So
I'll be covering this on the Team VVV website, so expect a full hands-on preview very soon.
So a range of opinions there then, has to be said, overwhelmingly positive from all the players that played it on the day. Obviously some of them have played with the pad, some of them have played with the wheel. Of course the wheel still needs further sort of tightening as far as handling is concerned at the moment, still a little bit oversensitive, but it certainly gave everyone a good experience of what to expect next year, and there's still a lot to be revealed. And what I'm going to be doing is talking about a lot of the additional elements they were revealing at the conference in another video. But for now, I'll leave you with this drive from another player going for it in the timed race they had on the day, and there'll be more soon.